Hello, this is one final vlog entry of sort of what current stuff I'm doing as a composer, and I thought I would show how my video project is progressing along because that's kind of what I've been working on today. Uh, as you can see, I've got video editing software open, and uh, I've got some footage playing through on all these things, and some of these tracks are sort of have more involved synchronization. Some of them are just raw bits of footage, maybe with some color correction and some degradation thrown on top. Uh, and below the footage that I have a just a sequence of uh, stills from the album art that's paired with the music that I'm using for the set. Uh, and it's just doing various kinds of just blur effects and then just moving slowly across the screen over the course of however long every track is. A lot of them are like they can be from anywhere from like 6 minutes to 40 minutes. Some of these are really long. So this is one of the longer ones. I think it's like 20 something minutes, 22 maybe. Uh, so over the course of the 22 minutes, um, you get this album cover uh, going from one corner of the thing to the other. Uh, Similar transformations. This one's rotating. This one's moving vertically. That one's sort of moving horizontally. This one's blurring and moving over time. This one is real zoomed in, and it's kind of it's moving sort of over the course of the entire. That one's 30 minutes. That's a really long one. And this one is blurring and rotating as it's going. So it's pretty simple video stuff. It's not like I'm cutting a award-winning film. And part of that is because I don't want to be drawing too much attention to the video. After all, the main focus is going to be the audio, and if people want to look at the video while this thing is playing for the stream that it's going to be on tomorrow night, they're welcome to do that. And I hope what I put there is interesting with the sort of found traffic footage, aerial shots, music festival, sort of 80s defunct television broadcasts. There's a guy on YouTube that I found who has just free videos that you can use of him walking through the city, sort of enjoying the sights during the day and at night. So that's super cool. I've found that useful as well. And all that's just sort of set to the music. And I want to sort of detail one of these effects because it's got sort of an interesting vibe to it. So this is one of the tracks in. This is the second track in the set, and I've sort of done a lot more involved cutting for this. I'm gonna just play it, and you can sort of see what's happening. so you can sort of see what's going on with each sort of iteration of the footage as the music is repeating. You get this extra, um, you get these extra copies of the footage sort of layering over and getting closer together, so it becomes like a more surreal, blurry, psychedelic picture. And I have a couple more plans for things like that on some of these other tracks, but I'm waiting on some footage to finish downloading. So that's gonna have to wait for a little bit more. And that's really that's really it with what I have to show. So I figured, you know, that's kind of all I have to say for this video series. And uh, I know it's a little strange to have uh, such a varied, day to day thing. I'm uh, kind of in between projects right now, so I've got a whole bunch of uh, you know quirky sound design, video projects, remix projects, um, uh, small pieces that I'm doing for friends. But um, as far as I'm concerned, it's not really too different from how uh, a lot of performing musicians will have, you know, a different kind of gig every day. And they might be playing a church service on Sunday, but then uh, Tuesday nights they're playing standards in a jazz bar, and then the next day they're subbing with a local community orchestra. So it does to me it doesn't really feel any different than that, and it kind of uh, it feels only natural that I would have my hands in so many different cookie jars. Anyway, that's about it for me, and I hope this was an enjoyable series to watch and uh, provided some insight into at least my process as a composer, working uh, working on these different things. Even though some of it's not music, you sort of see the artistic uh, the artistic impulse is there for sure. Uh, yeah, that's about it. It's been great. Thanks for watching. Signing off.